I got my hat on backwards and I'm ready to party. All right, what's cracking, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is, of course, Kraken, and we're here out at the range today, and we're doing some more videos for you guys. Maroon's got 2 new videos on the way, so stay tuned for a lot more coming soon. Today, I'm gonna be talking about some tips. These will give you a real competitive edge on the battlefield when you are airsofting. So, without further ado, we'll get into my video. So we're gonna be talking about battlefield aggressiveness and just when to hold back, when to push, being aware of your presence on the battlefield, and just kind of all around tips. To start us off, one of my favorite things to do is getting low. For some reason, I don't know why, but people always will expect you to come around corners at kind of head body height, it seems, at least for airsoft. I can't tell you how many times, I'll roll some clips on screen right now of just me coming around the corner really low and people not expecting it whatsoever, and I get a huge unfair advantage on them because they're aimed up high and then they see me low, and by the time they aim low, I'm already on them. One other thing you can do, I know Maroon likes to do this as well, is maybe peek around the corner up high and they see you up high and they expect you to be up high, and then you quickly crouch down and then come around the corner low, and they're already aimed up top, they're looking for you up top, and then, oh, he's down below. And by that time, you've already engaged them and taken them out. That's something that's super effective as well. It's really just trying to outsmart your opponents and give them something that they wouldn't expect. I'll roll another clip on screen right now of me engaging these 3 targets, and 2 are just kind of right in front, and then someone came around the corner, as you can see right here, and then I quickly just totally threw them off, went behind cover, and switched sides and came around the corner from a whole nother angle. And they totally weren't expecting that. And it gave me also, I moved to a position that gave me a cleaner line of sight on them, and that just really helped. You'll get better at doing this just by playing airsoft more. Also through video games and whatnot, the stakes aren't quite as high when you're getting shot in a video game. I find that was something that I do a lot in video games, but I put it to play in real life and it actually worked. Of course, some of these things may not work when you try them, but just keep trying. People are sometimes just really snappy, or they just outsmart you or whatever, but just don't give up, and eventually you will be able to do some really effective plays. Also, just be aware of your body presence. Be aware of what's coming out from behind cover every time you peek. If half of your body is coming out from behind cover when you're gonna shoot somebody and only their head's sticking out, they've already got a sight picture on the corner or whatever you're coming around, and if they see your whole body, you're just gonna be an easier target. So be aware. Practice just poking out quickly, snapping out from behind corners. I know that's definitely a speed softer thing and a speed QB thing for sure. It's just being really snappy, these snappy peaks, and just shooting like 2 shots and then quickly ducking behind cover before those BBs can hit you. That is a super great strategy and something that I'm trying to practice more and more. Yeah, it's definitely just another great tip for sure. But again, just be aware of where your body is and how much is sticking out. Again, with the elbow, we would talk about that a lot on the channel, is don't poke that elbow out first or you're gonna get lit up in the elbow. Definitely when you're under stress, it's hard to remember a lot of these tips, but you'll get better at them as the more you play. I remember the first time we went to an actual field, I was just terrified and I had no clue what I was doing, and a lot of the things that I practiced under pressure, I wasn't keeping my technique. And that's just something that, again, you need to practice, and eventually you'll get there for sure. Is there anything else I should talk about? Another thing that a lot of people don't really expect often is a push, for whatever reason. I don't know why. Some really effective strategies that I've seen that have worked on me multiple times is if there's a hallway, just light up the wall in front of you and just run full speed at them, or the piece of cover if it's a tree. Just light up the piece of cover that the person is hiding behind, and then push them, get to a different angle that they aren't expecting. They still think you're probably still behind that same tree or behind that same wall. Just shoot that cover multiple times, keep them in cover, and move to a more tactical spot. Or just full on sprint them, come around the corner and shoot them. That's worked on me multiple times. It's definitely something that I'm gonna be trying the next time we go to airsofting for sure. Yeah, I guess just don't be afraid to be aggressive at times. Yeah, so this was a pretty casual video, just some quick little tips to kind of pick your brain and get you thinking a little bit more. If you have any tips that you want to leave for everyone else down in the comments, feel free to do that. We're building a community here, really, and we want to hear from you guys as well. So thanks so much for tuning in. I really hope we helped you guys out today. We got a ton of new cool stuff on the way, so make sure you subscribe. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.